Alrighty, guys, what's up? Now today, well, clouds. No, just kidding. Anyway, that is true though. Besides ceiling, if you're inside of a building. Anyway, today in The Sims 4, I'm going to be showcasing, as promised in my last video, when I did showcasing industrial neighborhoods in The Sims 4. Well, today I'm going to be doing the opposite, and I'm going to be showcasing green neighborhoods, and I'm going to be comparing. Obviously, this is going to be a lot, since it's literally the polar opposite. Literally the polar opposite. They could not be more further from apart from each other. So, as you can see, firstly, to start off, we can see that our little eco footprint indicator is showing a green plant or a green leaf, showing that indeed our neighborhood eco footprint is green. Uh, Now, as you can see, I mean, look at the change. I mean, this is literally breathtaking. Like, if I just zoom out even just a little bit, like, look how gorgeous this looks compared to industrial. I mean, it's literally the polar opposite. It cannot be further, like, it cannot be further apart. Like, the differences are just staggering. I mean, if you look over here and if you go over here, I mean, look at this. This looks like a freaking rainforest compared to what I did in my last video. I mean, look at this. We got a bunch of trees. Um, don't mind this. There's also a bunch of wind turbines here. I built this. It looks like what I guess I wanted to make it seem like was like a little bit of a leafy maze with a bunch of bushes going around it. I guess that's what I wanted to go for. And I did pretty well achieving it. Um, Now, you may notice, firstly, uh, these beautiful rays of sunshine coming from the sun, and they're noticeable from even the difference. I mean, look how clean this looks. Not a single pollution effect at all. Like, not a single particle effect for smog, dust, or anything. It's just pure, clean environments. Um, Now, here's when it's going to come in real handy besides just gorgeous environments and gorgeous cleanliness as well. I mean, first, another thing you might already notice compared to industrial is you can see just how clean this water is. I mean, you can see how clean this river is compared to uh, my industrial showcase video, which was my last video. You can just see the difference here. I mean, no matter how far I zoom out, you will not see a single uh, smog pollutant at all. This area, as far as dirty and filthy and pollution you can get, this is literally the healthiest you can possibly be. And as you can see, if I show my eco footprint indicator at the bottom there, as you can see, it is far into it, as you can see. It's going further into it because the arrow. You can see the green arrow on the left side, which means it's still going towards green, so it's not even done yet. Um, but as I said, the biggest thing to do as well is that unlike industrial, and this is to be expected, with green neighborhoods, any plant that you see will get a boost. Picture this: even dormant plants will still evolve and get better quality. So hold on, let me see if I can see any plants here that can actually be evolved quite yet. It doesn't look like any can be evolved quite yet, but they will actually, because some of these are actually dormant. Hold on, let me check. Um, Hold on. As you can see, this one requires spring, um, but because it's a green eco footprint, it doesn't need to be in that season to actually evolve now because of how clean the air is and because of how gorgeous it is around here. The soil is improved and the plants are so much more healthier. There's so much more greenery around the area, and as you may have already guessed it, Green Fiend Sims will actually benefit from this as well, as you can see. Instead of a permanent +2 tense moodlet, they get a permanent +2 happy moodlet instead, which is just crazy and mind-boggling. Now, something else I forgot to mention in my last video, someone correct my mistake here, because I just completely forgot about it, is if you have seasons, which I do, if it's raining, um, which there's another fact that I kind of want to get to in just a minute after I explain my mistake, is the fact that if it's raining, the rain can be acid rain during industrial neighborhoods. If you're in an industrial neighborhood, the rain can actually be acid rain, which sounds scary and absolutely crazy, but it is true. Because of how disgusting the area is, the rain will also be very disgusting. And contrastically, if your neighborhood is green, the rain will look more healthy and it will look clean. Speaking of which, I should also mention that in green neighborhoods, rain seems to happen more often during green neighborhoods, regardless of your settings. Well, if your rain is turned off and the environmental settings in your game options, that is. But if it's on, rain seems to trigger more often. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch or if it's intended for immersion and realism. I think it's realism because just look how many trees are around this freaking neighborhood. I mean, look at this. You got this one, you got these ones, you got these ones. I mean, look at this. If you're just walking around this corner, it just looks like you're walking into a big rainforest. I mean, it's gorgeous around here compared to industrial. I mean, seriously, I would rather live here. um, so, I mean, it's literally gorgeous, guys. Like, it's breathtaking and it's staggering how much of a difference this is compared to industrial. It's only 2 hours off from difference as well, so just 2 hours earlier, and it would be the same time as for the industrial, because my industrial video, I believe, was at 10 a.m., but I could be mistaken. And you clearly saw the smog. Here, instead you get sun rays of sunshine, and not a single smog pollutant to be seen for miles. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I would rather live here. Also, if you look in the distance, I mean, look how clean that is. Look how clean that is. And also, uh, industrial neighborhoods, if your Sims go out during a green, if your Sims go out, if if I can speak, if your Sims go outside, regardless if they're a green fiend or not, but if they are a green fiend, they will get a permanent +2 happy moodlet, like I said earlier. But any sim that goes outside, if it's a green neighborhood, they will also get a mood boost as well from a +1 happy moodlet, clean air, which is the opposite of gross air, if you guys couldn't tell. Now, there is a bug that I want to mention, of course, as well, with Eco Lifestyle, that I want to mention. It's not game breaking or anything. It's kind of immersion breaking though. But whenever my Sims go into some neighborhoods that I have previously turned into a green neighborhood but have went back to neutral, sometimes they do the animation and sometimes they get the green clean moonlit air again, even if the neighborhood isn't green, which is a bit weird. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be the case, but I think they should fix that because, like, while it's not like game breaking, it is immersion breaking. So I hope they fix it. Also, one final thing, that Sims do get a new interaction if you click on them called Bask in the Light Rays. Your Sim can only do this if your neighborhood is green and if it's during day. Also during night, the sunlight rays will disappear and will turn into uh, auroras instead. So you get these blue, beautiful traces of light at night, which is just fantastic and just gorgeous on itself. And then, obviously, you know the rest, but back to this interaction that you get only for green neighborhoods. Now, if your sim does this and succeeds, which most of the time it does, like I think 80% of the time it does and 20% it doesn't. So if it succeeds, your sim will get a 4-hour energized +2 moodlet if they actually stay, if they actually succeed. However, if it backfires and fails, your sim will get uncomfortable instead and they will get burnt. So that's like a trade-off. Sometimes you get like a +2 energized moodlet, and other times you get like a +2 uncomfortable moodlet instead, and it fails. Overall, though, you don't even have to do that interaction if you want to. Just be advised though that sometimes it does fail, and it does tend to fail more often during summer because that's when it's hot. Uh, so don't do that if it's in summer. If you could do it in the fall or spring or winter, if you want, because it's not as hot during those seasons, so you can do that. But again, my name is Andrew Gamer Ray, actually Andrew Gamer GTA Ray, uh, and this is the showcase of a green neighborhood, uh, completely the opposite of industrial. I mean, it couldn't be more opposite, in my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next one. Peace out.